I am very excited about the Athlete of the Week this week.
And this is kind of a new one for us.
And I'll explain why I'm so excited about it. But first, let me tell you, if you're looking to buy a home in the Grays Harbor Pacific County area, no one will take care of you better than the team of realtors at Ole Penn Real Estate. With Ole Penn, it's personal.
I know one of those guys.
Yeah, I know him too. He's pretty cool. He loves the Seahawks way more than I do.
That wouldn't be hard.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's also true. Okay, so our Athlete of the Week this week is Hoquiam's Cameron Bumstead. First off, it's the first impressive accomplishment that happened this week for Cameron is that he made the All-State first team on offense for football. He was also an honorable mention on defense. And I was kind of thinking about it at that point, like, hey, that's a really big accomplishment. You know, maybe we could do something to honor him. And then we broadcasted the game on Friday night, and I watched Cameron Bumstead play basketball for the first time. And through all the years that we broadcasted together, and there would occasionally be a player that I would just fall in love with their game.
Yeah. It's happened to both of us.
Yeah, and it's often not the best player on the team. It's people, sometimes it is, but other times it's people who I really like the way they play it or specific things that they're good at that are a little off the radar.
I remember two on the same team, one for you and one for me, and it was on an Aberdeen boys basketball team. You loved watching Adam Follett play.
Follett was awesome.
That
dude got buckets, man.
He did, and on that same team, I loved watching Austin Flock play.
Yeah.
He locked people down.
Yes.
And somehow didn't foul people. It was bizarre.
Yeah. The other one that always stands out in my mind is this is several years ago at this point, but an old Aberdeen girls team with Emily Fisher, and she was like,
she was good.
I felt like she was the person who did. I mean, she did put stats up, and she could shoot threes, but I felt like she was always the X factor in the game, and she was always the person who did things that helped him win. It's just Aberdeen kids. I'm having a hard time really thinking about other ones at the moment. I know there were ones from other schools.
We have some more obvious ones too. Like we both really watched Jordan Spradling play. Yeah. Just the fact that she would get the snot beat out of her every game, getting hacked all over the place, and they'd call it, but they'd only call about a quarter of them.
Right. Megan Choate was another one.
She was really good.
From Montesano that we just really were like, not only is that girl awesome and we love the way she plays, but she had such a fun personality.
Yeah.
Like just really quirky, goofy, fun. A fun kid to play. But Cameron Bumstead in this game, I was like watching him play and I'm like, okay, this kid plays hard. Okay, this kid's really fast. Oh my goodness, he's doing everything. He's all over the place. And then he threw a pass in a transition fast break opportunity that was like a 3/4 court pass. Sorry, I spat all over you just then. It was like a 3/4 court pass, and I was like, well, that was a dumb pass. But it was on the money.
Yeah, right to Dean McMillan.
And it was beautiful pass. That's the level of difficulty on this pass was ridiculous. And I thought, wow, that was amazing. And then a little bit later in the game, he's crossing half court, and he sees another kid running towards the basket. And I don't remember who it was, but he throws another, not a zip pass, not a floater, right on the money for a layup. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this kid, his floor vision is incredible. His passing ability is incredible. And you add all the other capabilities, his shooting is amazing. Yeah. He's good going to the basket.
At the point where you were, really falling in love with his game, he had only had 4 points.
I know, and that's why it was to me, in the moment that I started to be like, this kid's amazing, was he was struggling shooting. Yeah. He wasn't hitting jumpers, but he was doing everything else. And the thing I respected the most about it is even when he was struggling with his shot, he never changed the way he played.
That's true. And
because he never changed the way he played, he helped power Hoquiam to their comeback in the fourth quarter. So I'll just say the stats that we had for him were 17 points, and 13 of them were fourth quarter and overtime periods. Yeah. And helped drive the massive comeback. I think he also had a bunch of rebounds as well. Was he double digits in rebounds?
Not double digits, but he was tied for the team lead with 7.
Right. So Cameron Bumstead is our Ole Penn Real Estate Athlete of the Week. And as we get into talking about the Myrtle Street rivalry, we'll definitely be talking about